this video I'm going to be showing you a little overview of the Anker 2nd generation Astro 3 external battery charger. And this is the 12,000 milliamp hour battery. So this is the box it comes in. This box is just a kind of cover, which then has a smaller box inside. And fiddly to open. But it's just a box, and inside you've got the instructions, the returns and exchanges leaflet guide thing, and also an instruction manual, and also a little join the Anker community thing, which is just a card with their information on, I think. So you can join their website to get discounts and other things. And there's also, I just dropped it, but there's a small little kind of thing here that just says shake to start charge. So some little paperworky things. There's also this little box, and in this little box I've taken it out already. But this is what you would get. This is just a USB. A USB to micro USB connector. So this is the normal kind of Android connector. It doesn't come with an Apple connector, but if you have any Apple device you should already have a charger that will be a USB to the new or old Apple, I think it's Lightning connector, I think. But anyway, inside the actual kind of main part you will get this, which is a little kind of pouch, and in the pouch you will have this. It's quite a big block. On one side it's just got the generic information that all electronic products have. Other side's completely plain, and the other side has the logo on. On this side though, if I do it the right way up, it has 3 USB ports, and now there's no way you have to use this. Some chargers will say you have to use the charger on the left, or you have to use this charger, but these two will be lower voltage, or if you use this voltage it will start charging all the ports, so you'll end up getting less power to the actual USB port you're using. And this port on the left is the input, so with the cable you get, you can use that. You can use the micro USB end, which just slots. Put it the right way. It just slots into that, and it does stick out a small amount. So I'll just zoom in and focus properly. So it doesn't fit flush. There is a small gap there. You can just see. Now, if I do the same thing but with the USB end and plug that in, you'll notice it does exactly the same thing. So a USB connector does stick out. It's a millimetre and a bit, and something else I've noticed is that it's very, very firm. It's not like a light, it's not like an easy plug. It doesn't just easily plug in or out. It stays in there, so it's not going to fall out. However, that does mean it's quite awkward to plug in and out. Anyway, on the front, so the side that has the Anker logo, it's also got this light, which normally will be like this, but if you shake it, it pops up. Now this has, if I go really, really close and focus all the way in, you should potentially be able to see it's kind of split into segments. There you go, you can just kind of see it, that it's split. I'll just rotate it and try and get it to focus. There are 10 USB lights, sorry, not 10 USBs, 10 LED lights in this, and that will tell you the basically percentage in tens as to how much charge is in this. So this is the 12,000 milliamp hour version. There is a bigger version and a smaller version. The smaller version, however, the reviews on Amazon were not very positive. There were quite a few reviews that said it just stopped working. However, on this version, the 12,000 milliamp hours charger, the reviews were nearly all 5-star reviews saying there was nothing wrong with it, and I thought this was a more suitable capacity. There you go. You can see there. You can see the 10 different segments. So that when it's like half full, will only have 5 segments lit. When it's 10%, it will have 1 segment lit. So you can roughly see exactly how much charge is in it. Now the phone I use is a Nexus 5. I've still got the original, like plasticky cover on it, but I have the Spigen Neo Hybrid case on it, which looks really nice. It kind of feels rugged and quite good. Now this is quite a, well, it's not a small battery in any way, but there are some things such as the Galaxy Note batteries have a much bigger battery. Now if I charge my Nexus 5, because it's 12,000 milliamp hours, sorry, this battery in my Nexus 5 is 2,100, I believe. Now that should mean I can get 6 charges, or no, sorry, probably about 5 charges. However, it does advertise on the instructions that you will lose about 20% of the capacity. So even though it says it's 12,000 milliamp hour battery, that will actually probably only be able to give about 10,000 milliamp hours of charge, because it doesn't efficiently kind of pass on that charge. But I haven't actually been using this yet. This is just an overview. I will, when I have used it for a couple of days. I think for the next couple of days I'm going to try and use this, because it's now on 100% charge, so I've just been charging it all day. The charge, according to what it says, in this little instruction guide, it says that if you're charging using a 2 amp charger, which is most modern phones are 2 amps, or tablet chargers, that it will charge in about 6 to 7 hours. If you use an older charger that's for smaller capacity phones and lower ampage, it will take almost twice that. But I charged it from about 50%, because when it arrived, it did have some power already in it. But anyway, I will, when I've used this, I'm going to record exactly how much charge it has, just so I kind of get a rough estimate of how many charges. I'm not expecting more than about 3 charges, maybe 4. But from reading the reviews, a lot of people said this will charge iPhones probably about 3 or 4 times, from almost 0 on your phone. So hopefully this should be quite useful. I'm going to basically keep this in my bag. I've got a camera bag which I use as my daily kind of rucksack, which is the Kata DB455 by Kata Bags. If I can get that to focus. There. Now this bag is huge. I'll just zoom out and show you. There you go. It's quite a big bag, so next to my hand it's a fairly big bag, and it's got a couple of pockets which I'm going to be hoping to just store this in, and I'm going to put a couple of different connectors in. I'm going to have my micro USB for my Android devices, but I may also get an Apple charger, not because I have an Apple device, but just because so many people do. It might be quite useful, so hopefully this device is really going to be quite useful for me. So I'll just quickly show you again what you get in the box, sorry. You've got a couple of little notebooks and things. You've got some little papery things. You get a USB to micro USB, but that's only that long, so twice that. It's probably about 50 centimeters. You get a little felt case. You don't get the phone. That's my phone. and you also get the device. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, let me know if you've got any comments and feedback. Have a nice day.